Hi, I'm Holly and I'm here with Are You Indie at Foundry Street Studio, Northampton. Today we're here with Glowworm, an up-and-coming local band who are going to play some songs for us, and I think they're absolutely amazing. Let's give them a listen.
Write a song for every
I'm here today with Glowworm. Hi guys, amazing set.
Thank
I
you
was
very
sat in
much.
there. Did you see me in the corner? I was like, yeah.
Did the stank? Yeah.
Proper stank
Thank
face.
you very
from
much.
Holly.
It was amazing. I loved it.
Thank you.
So, do you want to introduce yourselves per person?
I am Bradley. I play guitar and I sing.
I'm Matthew. I'm the drummer.
And I'm Emerson, and I play bass guitar.
Yeah, and Emerson's actually classically trained as well.
Yeah,
So.
not to brag or anything, but I'm kind of a go at music.
Emerson's tuba is in my car at the moment, which isn't. It's taking up a lot of space.
Yeah, because you play tuba. You said you play French horn, violin.
All, just the whole shebang, really.
So classical album potentially.
We'll get some form of.
I mean, it's on the table, but I mean,
it's good to know. So, how long have you guys been playing together? Because I know you said you used to play under a different name as well. So
Didn't we? Who's going to take this?
Yes. So we used to be a 4-piece band called Artifact. If you remember any of our stuff, we released a 4-track EP last year. It isn't great. Don't listen to it. It's horrible.
Don't say that.
We all play really bad.
it's all right.
But yeah, that broke up anyway, and so we're Glowworm now, which is really cool. We spend about 4 months trying to find a new name.
All right. So, how did you come to Glowworm then?
Can I tell this story?
Yeah,
Is it a good one?
for it.
No, it's not even a good story. It's because I was so riled up about it. Yeah, we spent literally 3 months trying to come up with a name after this because I was like, I don't want to go by Artifact anymore, right? And then we'd all come up with names, and then one of us would be like, nah, not really feeling it. And then one day we go in, and I'm like, we need a name because I wanted to start doing stuff like playing gigs and that. And then Emerson just goes, he's from the corner, he's like, Glowworm.
Glowworm.
And me and Matt were just like, yeah, fine, go on, we're Glowworm. So,
Where did that come from? Did you just randomly think?
mind you, we have a group chat, and to say the least, I'm not very
active?
Oh, he's never on it.
I'm on it, but I probably don't speak as much as these two.
He's gotten so much better, hasn't he?
It takes about 3 to 5 working days to get back to
Okay,
us,
so
to
same
be
as me
fair.
then.
Like
Yeah.
Grammys.
I'm kind of like second class delivery Royal Mail.
All right.
It's like I'll take a couple of days, but when I do, I'm
So did you just one day just straight in just go Glowworm?
one day I was just like,
and you drop that bomb.
It's like the voice of God whenever he speaks. Because we're
the clouds open,
literally we're
shining.
Jesus coming out of his tomb.
Yeah, it's just Emerson up there just being like Glowworm.
Glowworm, mate.
So you knew you were like, yeah,
I
this is
knew
gonna work.
instantly that was the name, and I wouldn't even if they did say no, which they didn't, I wouldn't be taking it, and I wouldn't. I was just like, yeah, that's the name.
What would you say your genre Glowworm is?
I was waiting for this.
I know it's a difficult question, but
Basic thing of it, we are a rock band. We're big energy, big sounding stuff. You know, that's basically the root of what we do.
But I feel like we can like say like our basis is rock, but then like we all have it's like a straight line, and then like we're all influenced by different people, and then that all kind of joins in, and then that's kind of why we call ourselves like alt rock.
Now you've said like influences. Who would you say? Give me a few.
Emerson, you start.
No, I'm okay. Well, I don't really. Obviously, I did mention John Deacon. He was like the guy who started me off, and then as I kind of like branched off into like, what other music should I listen to? There's a bass player called Tatsuo Sakurai.
Oh right.
He's a jazz bassist, and he probably helped me like understand my style the most. And yeah, he's just really cool. And yeah, I feel like if it wasn't for him, I'd probably not play
The way
bass the way I do now.
Yeah.
For me, well, kind of midway through me playing the drums, I discovered Red Hot Chili Peppers, and I've been obsessed with Chad Smith ever since. So I think he's a massive influence. Obviously, you've got all the jazz influences, you've got the blues influences, all the rock influences, but I think definitely, obviously, John Bonham, Chad Smith, and then there's this dude called Clay Ashleman who plays for Polyphia, and he's sick. He does all these hand-to-foot combos, just whizzing around the kit, and it's so cool to watch. I can't do them.
But you
I'm
might
not good enough.
You might get there.
Exactly, it's definitely helping me try and learn that stuff. Do you know what I mean? So yeah.
Bradley, what about you?
Okay.
He's had time to think.
I have had time to think. I mean, these guys are sick to death of hearing these names, I'm sure.
Can I take a guess beforehand?
He's gonna get it.
I'm gonna say start off. You really liked Guns N' Roses, and then Yeah, Slash. And then I'm going to say, now you're big on Ruben.
Oh yeah, I'll get to that.
There's not a practice session where this guy doesn't mention Jamie Lenman or Simon Neil from Biffy Clyro.
Okay, let me just talk about Biffy Clyro quickly. I discovered them I'd say about a year ago, and I've only fully gotten into them over the past like 6 months.
Right.
And I don't know, just his writing style I sort of really, really dug into. It was the first album that I listened to, and it's my favourite one. Their very first album, a lot of the writing on that has really influenced the stuff that I've been writing now, because of course when we first started I was into all the classic rock and stuff, and any chords that went past like a power chord I was like ugh. And now I guess my writing style, I try and just, if something sounds too like, if I wrote something even and I was like, oh, I could hear that like on the radio, like on Heart or something, I'm just sort of like, let's mess this up. I kind of like
let's
writing,
make this worse.
yeah, like I mean, they'll tell you that like I'll come up with a basic idea and then I'll just add different notes into said chord just to spice it up a bit.
Yeah.
And I like using all like 5 fingers on my hand apart from my thumb.
Yeah, we saw some of you playing today. I think
I use.
We'll see that on some of the videos, but yeah.
I your headphones, don't mind what we sell. Paint your sirens black and blue, don't mind what we're gonna do. No, I'm still coming down, so sick of you. Don't tell them what you saw. No one tells the law. No one's getting caught. Hold on, write this down. No one knows the answer. No one wins the war. I missed your telegram, calling me by my last name. Don't worry, my friend, I promise you're not to blame. And I know I'm still coming down, so sick of you. Don't tell them what you saw. No one tells the law. No one's getting caught. Hold on, write this down. No one knows the answer. No one wins the war.
obviously, you guys, you've been in here today, but we know that you've been playing some gigs around town and things like that.
Indeed.
So what have you been your favourite gig so far?
Last one,
Yeah, we played at the lab.
on the 14th of August.
Wow.
Brad packed it out with his mates,
What can I say?
and it was so much
It
fun.
was like
Do you think you feel good being back in the... Because obviously gigs were cancelled for so long because of COVID and things. Is it great being back in
it's
that?
back in, like really good being back in the swing of things and everything. And I feel like beforehand it was kind of like hard to get a gig because of everything. But I feel like now that more people are like, oh, come do this, it will kind of like just keep repeating.
Yeah, and you
and
want
stuff
that
like that.
sort of atmosphere that you obviously you had at your last one.
100%. Yeah.
Oh, the atmosphere at the last one.
It was
man,
amazing, yeah.
It was awesome because, of course, they all knew us. Like most of the people that were there knew like of us, and then knew me. So they were really enthusiastic, and I think it's the best crowd that we've had, like ever.
Yeah.
Even
Well,
through the Artifact time, I think
To be
it was the best
to be
crowd.
fair, it was one of the first crowds where everyone was allowed to do things. You know,
Yeah,
like
shout and
stand
things
up
like
and
that, yeah,
shout,
of
like
course,
so.
yeah.
Because like the first, I think all of the Artifact gigs that we played, everyone was sat down.
Yeah.
So we
yeah.
never really got that sort of that
energy,
energy
yeah.
that comes from people stood up.
Mind you, I did really enjoy the Black Prince gig. That was really good.
Oh
That
yeah,
was fun. Yeah. People were allowed to stand up and stuff then, but obviously because it was an over 18s night, we weren't allowed to get all of our mates in or all of our friends in to watch us.
I always forget.
So-
Yeah.
You guys, you're only 15.
Yeah.
16.
That's
so,
16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
That was quite funny with the Black Prince story.
Oh shit.
Emerson,
Emerson,
Go on.
tell the story.
Emerson had a lover.
Alright, so basically what happened, we were just playing, we were first on, weren't we?
Yeah, we were first. On.
And just some person tried to hit on me.
Oh!
There was some old woman, and then the bouncer had to come over and be like, tap her on the shoulder and be like,
That's a
15,
child.
they're
She was
15.
literally, she was proper giving him like the proper like eyes, like ooh,
Yeah.
and then.
So
he was like,
just for the record, they're 15.
Yeah.
we are young.
Right.
We are a young band.
Yes, very young.
Yeah.
What can I say though? It's just
Cougar.
yeah.
Cougar.
But it probably wasn't even like my good looks. It was probably just my amazing bass skills.
Nah, I think it was definitely your good looks.
Yeah, I'm with Matthew on this one.
Right. So obviously you've done a few gigs. Have you got anything upcoming that you want to let us know about?
Yes, we do.
Yeah, so we're playing King of Hearts Fest 20th of November at the Black Prince.
Oh, wow.
That'll be really good. I think we're starting early afternoonish.
2 o'clock.
Be there.
Yeah, around that time. So
Will you be
that's-
playing anything new? Do you have any new music coming
Yes.
out? Anything coming
It's not like coming out on Spotify. We're not at that level yet.
out? Not
yeah,
yet.
yeah,
Maybe
but
SoundCloud.
we've got a load of stuff that we're ready to just fire into a set list and see how it works.
So you're going to be
um,
introducing anything at the next gig?
100%.
I think
Yeah.
most of the
Yeah.
set list is going to be of new songs.
Yeah.
So people now have a reason to come to listen
Exactly.
to your
Come
new
listen to
things.
our new music,
Yeah,
please.
exactly.
If you don't, we won't be happy.
Yeah.
Of course. And
Yeah.
I won't be happy.
You'll upset Emerson. Can't
Well,
do
then
that to
you
him.
have to go.
Look
then,
at those
don't you?
eyes.
So, what if, because we're finishing up now, I
Yeah.
need recommendations from you guys. Who is one band or one song that you think I should listen to?
Let Matthew go first.
Yeah,
'cause Matthew hasn't gone first
Yeah,
yet.
Matthew, you go first.
Kickapoo by Tenacious D,
Okay.
because I feel like we're all at an age now where Jack Black saying he's going to cut the balls off of a dragon is like top tier comedy.
It's amazing.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
Tenacious
yeah.
D are great. Emerson, you can go now.
Oh, I'd probably say I probably don't have a song, but I probably have like a band.
Yeah.
There's a band called Cassiopeia,
Cassiopeia.
and they're just really cool, and I really love their music. It's a lot. It's kind of like mixed. They kind of do a lot of jazz stuff, a lot of like rock stuff as well. They've done
Bit of a mix.
and it's more like instrumental stuff as well.
Oh, okay.
More than lyrics. They do have like occasional people singing their songs, but yeah, it's just a cool vibe, I feel.
Okay. What about you then, Bradley?
Can I do 2?
Okay.
All right, I have 2. Okay. One of them is by the 2 bands that we mentioned earlier. One of them is Tiny Indoor Fireworks by Biffy Clyro. That song's just a huge tune. And then second one would have to be Stuck in My Throat by Ruben.
Okay.
Tune, also.
Well, they'll be going on my playlist, maybe my to watch playlist. I'll do
Nice.
that. I will.
Good.
Thank you.
Good.
So, what is the importance, do you think, of social media in up and coming bands? Because obviously I know you guys are quite active on Instagram and things like that.
We try to be.
You try to be.
we try our best. Like
Because
obviously
you use it to connect to other bands as well, don't you? Because
Yeah.
like you said, you're Flake 99. You know
Yeah.
Skyflood, who's also
Yeah.
come in before. So do you think social media is a good way to kind of connect with other groups and maybe connect with potential gigs?
100%.
And
Like
things
especially obviously, COVID has highlighted it. Obviously, like it's so important now to start talking to people and reaching out and getting yourself out there. And I think social media is a great way to do that.
Yes.
Obviously, if we can't go to certain venues or whatever, we'll send a band a text. We'll say, "Oh, this is a cool song. Have you got any supporting slots coming up that we can fill in? Maybe
Yeah.
that'd be cool." So,
So would you recommend to sort of up and coming bands to just do that, reach out, try and get
Literally.
as many opportunities as
Fully.
you can?
I mean, I remember I went through I spent like a good like 2 hours one time just finding a bunch of bands that are local, have a listen to some of their stuff and being like, oh, would we fit in the opening slot? And then I'd find some and we wouldn't really fit them and I'd be like, let us be in your opening slot.
yeah,
It's just definitely reach out to
Take
different
those
bands.
opportunities.
Like, I mean, most of the people in bands that are local are absolutely lovely people.
everyone's sound basically. If
For
you
real.
reach out to someone and you're talking to them, you're gonna have a connection. Do you know what I mean?
So take those opportunities, reach out, and just
It's not what you know; it's who you know.
Exactly.
Basically.
Yeah.
And I feel like a lot of it's to do with like, times are changing. Like people will say that, but like they're not wrong because like, it's a lot easier now to instead of just walking into like a venue and saying, "Oh, can we have a
Let
gig?"
me
and
play.
then like it'd be a lot easier if you could just like send them an email or send them a text or like ask.
It
just
is
people
about
around.
those recommendations from other people,
definitely.
isn't it? So how can we find you on socials? What's your @?
So Instagram is glow.worm.band. Do we know the others?
Yeah, that's our sole one.
Yeah, that's the
That's
main one.
like, and then like from there, that's like
Facebook.
where
Yeah, you'll find
Yeah,
us
because you have a
mostly on
link in
there.
your bio as well, so
Yeah,
we can
exactly.
find
We have a
you.
link tree. We're
We've got
professional.
A
we've got
link tree,
we've got a
there we go.
Facebook. I think it's Glowworm UK or something like that.
Okay.
Um,
Let's just Google you and
just
see what
Google
comes
us.
up.
Yeah.
If you Google Glowworm, it might come up with like the Haribos.
Yeah. They're actually quite
So
nice.
be
I like
careful
them.
about what you click on.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for coming in, guys.
It's all
Honestly,
right.
you guys
Thank
are
you.
amazing.
Thank
I'm
you.
so
Thank
excited
you.
to see
Thanks.
what's coming up, and literally, I'm so proud of you guys for
Thank
coming
you.
in.
Fantastic.
Today.
Thank you
Did
very much.
amazing.
Brilliant.
If
Yeah.
you want us to play with you, please reach
Yeah,
out to us. We will
please.
play in your basement if you ask us nicely. Please.
Will we?
There
You
we
don't
go.
even have to ask nicely. Just ask us.
You could be so
Tell us.
rude and we'd be like, gig.
Yeah.
Thank you for having us. It's
No,
been
thank
really
you for
lovely.
coming in. We'll have to see you next time.
Yes, you will.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Boom.